Used here with 2:50 to play. You still have the 2-minute warning as well to work with. But again, any point.
Game into balance. You realize that the Colts have to use a timeout if you stay in bounds. Just a smart, heady job by Tannehill. Each and every time he's decided to take off and run.
And we asked him because in the first 2 games, Tennessee only had 3 completions of longer than 20 yards. And he said, look, it can be frustrating, but I'm just going to take what the defense gives us. And he is showing that here today with his legs. 2nd and 10. Tannehill looking to throw. Chucks one up towards the end zone, incomplete, and that does a huge.
Well, the Buffalo Bills have just been powerful all day today, and fantasy football owners of Josh Allen, enjoy. It's a passing play, and he waltzes in for the rushing touchdown. Josh Allen, 358 yards passing, 4 touchdowns passing. That touchdown rushing, it's a 5-touchdown performance for the star quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, and they're rolling over Washington. Buffalo is going to go to 2-1 on the year.
Colts defense needs to try to force Tennessee to a field goal attempt here and hope that they miss it. This is Tommy Hudson. And Hudson with his 2nd career catch. Stops short of a first down, and Frank Reich uses his...
Let's bring in Taysom Hill and the New Orleans Saints. Again, any points here would make this a 2-possession lead, and they've been working the clock. Patriots are going to start thinking about timeouts. Belichick has liked in the past to take them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning when he's trailing in a game.
Breeze a year ago. 2nd and 5. Maybe the pop pass there. They were looking for it. It was covered up on Troutman. Taysom Hill will try to power ahead with his legs.
Most kicks easily clear the line of scrimmage. Well, most teams don't have a defensive tackle like DeForest Buckner, who at 6'7" has that long reach, the ability to penetrate. He's going to be right in line with how...
1st and 10. Roethlisberger. Oh, the pocket crumbles, and he's hit by Hubbard and brought down. Another sack, the 4th on Roethlisberger today. Hubbard with his...
Give him the first down, and it's 1st down and goal with 2:41 to play. Hill again. Has the hole, and a huge touchdown late in this game for Hill and the Saints.
Bullock's kick on the way, and it is good.
That's the advantage we talked about. That's having extra guys down at the bottom. And look at this hole. You've got people all over the place. Look at mano a mano. Pete is just looking for somebody to hit. Young is in there as a backup offensive lineman, 6 offensive linemen, and then you're not bringing that guy down with an arm tackle at 230. I mean, that guy is big, strong, fast. He does it all.
2-touchdown lead by Cincinnati. Roethlisberger. And as he throws, good-looking catch there made by Washington, who had the lunge to bring it in. It's a 7-yard gain to the 11 of the Bengals.
Well, and they can get a first down here, but they've got to get it inside the 1, it looks like, or just right at the 1-yard line. So definitely 4-down territory. You need to get into the end zone. At some point in time, you got to take a shot.
Roethlisberger with a 3rd down and 10. Haig the block at the right tackle to the end zone. Incomplete and broken up by Von Bell. And going for tight end, Eric Ebron. 4th and 10.
Well, and that's what Ben was trying. He saw the size advantage that Ebron had, tried putting this ball up high.
Cincinnati's defense can almost slam the door if they can shut down Ben Roethlisberger on this 4th down. We've got a tie game with less than 2 minutes remaining at Arrowhead. 24-24. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they have dominated the division for 5 straight years. 5-time back-to-back champions of the AFC West. But a loss here for either the Chargers or the Chiefs, and the losing team in that game will drop into last place. Granted, week 3, but last place in the division.
Well, they stop them here. The Chargers can go down and win this football game. Whoa, how did it get here, Jim?
Oh, here we go. Will they get the rush on him? Rolling out, looking for options. Throws it off his back foot, and it's intercepted. Gilman with the interception.
My goodness. If you asked anybody before this drive, did anybody ever say that Kansas City would probably get stopped? I mean, gosh, that's unbelievable. No one would ever think that in that situation.
I might have heard it during a break.
I don't know why. I just felt it before. It's just that this was actually going to be tougher than they thought right there. And just a too aggressive throw. Mahomes trying to create a little too much and overthrows. And that wind keeps carrying that ball. And with a huge...
Here comes your 4th and 10, Cincinnati. We'll check back when Justin Herbert gets on the field. Let's go full to Heinz Field right now. 4th and 10. The Bengals might be able to hammer home a victory if they stop them here.
Here we go. 4th and 10. It goes to Harris. With a beat on him over there is Davis Gaither.
And that was what they did. They put Everett at the line of scrimmage, made it look like they're going to blitz it, and then they drop him out.
And on downs, they turn it over to the Bengals.
So you have to make, if you're Ben, you got to make the quick throw as the hot route or the beater against the blitz. He dumps.
Wow. Bengals fans are celebrating. It's not over yet. Pittsburgh still has a couple timeouts in the 2-minute warning, but a swing pass on 4th and 10. Ben Roethlisberger just can throw his hands up in the air and look to the heavens. Nothing on that play for Pittsburgh. Bengals defense, great job.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Wow, big time run. And now the Chiefs are fine. They're going to be in it. It's not like I'm worried. But I'm just saying, this division is good. You just can't get this many wins, and this team right here goes into your place, the Chargers, and it's now 24-24, and they have a chance. It's like, whoa.
How about a 3rd and 2 coming up with the clock running? 3rd and 2.
Chargers are doing this perfectly. To me, this is, I'm going for it on 4th down 100%.
Listen, we've seen enough of Staley to know he'd go for it.
Yeah, you're just going to get the ball to Keenan Allen. You're going to go in here, let him go up and shake his guy and throw it to him.
There it is. Great call, Tony, as Allen has the catch to the 35.
Let's see an ISO of Keenan Allen there and see if he went up and shook his guy. And there he is. Go up, shake him, and throw it to him. And that's why he is one of the most underrated receivers. Big time call, big time throw, and the Chargers have, not the champs, but kind of like the champs on the ropes.
Timeout called by the Chiefs.
Justin Herbert with what could be the drive of his young career coming up. We've got the Lions still in play against the Baltimore Ravens. And look at this play. Jared Goff to Khalif Raymond, scoots in for a 22-yard catch and run. They've hit the 2-minute warning. They're in a commercial break. You're not missing anything in the Lions-Ravens game. Lions field goal would take the lead for Detroit.
Yes, there's still 2. In this win, yes. 1st down. A little bit closer. Down to the 30. That's Cook.
And
the timeout called by Kansas City.
Yep, and they should. Because with 3 timeouts, the Chargers are in no rush. Like, they really, the clock does not matter. And for the Chiefs, it 100% matters. You need to get them to 3rd down and make them make a decision with 35 seconds left. So at some point, you know, Mahomes has the ability to have at least 3 throws.
4 coming up for the Chargers. Out of the 2-minute warning timeout, Dane Campbell looking for an early season signature win for the Lions. Lions are in field goal range. They want to work clock. Oh, the pass skips off the hands of, I think it was Mike Williams, the intended target. It was. Lions going to play it conservative here, make Baltimore burn their timeouts, and John Harbaugh calls his 2nd of 3 timeouts here in the 2nd half at 1:57. Let's go full to Arrowhead.
There had he caught it, he slipped through Baker anyway. Might have been a touchdown. Field goal from here would be 48. But there's 51 seconds.
You have a chance.
Stop him here. Kansas City.
With a timeout, too.
With a timeout.
Complete.
Yep.
But you got to get this ball. It's all out. Throw it right away to Allen.
Ball incomplete. Williams can't believe there's no flag. Hughes broke it up.
And he chooses Not Allen. He chooses Mike Williams. He had either one, and right there, that ball's on that back shoulder.
Do you think they wish they would have run now on?
A minute 57 on the game clock. Detroit with two timeouts remaining. Baltimore with one. Second and 10, and Jamal Williams in the backfield. Goff trips but gets the ball to Williams, and Williams gets a yard.
Well, that almost was a disaster.
Now the Chargers take their timeout with 48 seconds remaining. The play clock was getting low. They're lining up for what would be potentially a game-winning kick. You can't say that for sure until the clock hits double zeros when Mahomes is on the other side. But we'll get you back for the Tristan Vizcaino kick in just a matter of moments. The Detroit Lions, another conservative rushing play. Again, they're in chip shot field goal range indoors, and they want Baltimore to have no timeouts. So Baltimore has no timeouts remaining, but they did just burn their last timeout, so stoppage in the Lions game can let us go full back to Kansas City. Here comes Vizcaino's massive kick.
And if not, fine. You move on, you say, okay, but one thing I'm not is scared. That's what Brandon Staley can tell his team.
He's not. Nor is he. Herbert. Game on the line. Movement. Again. The Chargers offensive line.
False start.
False start. Offense, number 71. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still fourth down.
Now you're too far for a field goal. You're 4th and 9. Their 4th pre-snap penalty and 2 brutal occasions.
It's all pre-snap. Yeah, the Chargers should be 3-0.
They're still going to go for it. They'll still go for it on 4th and 9. Wow, what a call this is going to be.
Yes, it is.
What a gamble.
Here's where you got to go. Go ahead. Right now, you got to watch this. You got to go ahead and take your time in the pocket. Slide and find someone.
Pass. Oh, what a catch. Oh, ball's out. But the flag's out, too. They tried to go to, of all people, the second-year receiver, Jalen Guyton. Baker was on his back.
And this ball was a frozen rope in the chest. This will be a penalty on the Chiefs. And the guts by Staley.
We had 4th and 9.
I love it. That's the only way you can beat teams that are amazing.
Defense, number 49.
That's on Sorensen.
The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
It's not Sorensen. They're dead wrong. Sorensen, I watched him on that.
Gotta be on Baker.
He wasn't even close. Like, he was guarding the back, I believe. You know, just watching from up top. But
football
it's
will
on
be
30.
spotted at the 20. That's Baker. Baker is 30. Mahomes still grieving about that interception he threw. And now from the 20.
Okay, you got 2 timeouts. Now you can run the ball, but you can't because it's all up pressure. Just throw it quick up.
Lobs it to Williams. And out of bounds at about the 3.
What a throw. What a drive. Now you down it.
The Chargers with some remarkable, interesting play calling and game management choices here are going to get a game-winning field goal attempt in just a minute. Game-winning field goal here. The Falcons are winless no more. Atlanta goes on the road, and Younghoe Koo comes up with a kick to send the Falcons to 1-2. Heartbreak for Danny Dimes and the Giants, who dropped to 0-3. But the only battle of winless here in Week 3 goes to Atlanta. Well done.
Pass to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. He beats Hughes again.
Great throw, great job, but why?
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable. Yeah. I think it's awesome. But you just gave Patrick Mahomes now 32 seconds.
He has 0 seconds.
35 yards for the lead.
Well, they go for the touchdown, and they get... We had to talk to Brandon Staley at the end of this game. It's fascinating play calling that they're doing there for the Chargers when they had a couple of kicks that would have won it. Speaking of kicks that potentially win it, the Detroit Lions split the sticks. They had a bunch of timeouts at the end of this game, but Jared Goff and the Lions go down the field against the Baltimore Ravens, and Ryan Santoso comes up with a kick that might pull off the upset for and no good on the extra point. So Patrick Mahomes has 32 seconds, and the Chiefs still bank a timeout. That's why I was fascinated that the Chargers went for the touchdown on the first down play inside the 5-yard line. They could have knelt on it in the middle of the field, forced the Chiefs to burn their final timeout, knelt on it on second down, and kicked what would have been shorter than an extra point for the game. Instead, it's still in play here. There's no two ways to say it. That is not proper game management at the end of the game. And the Chargers very well might win this game. They're winning this game, and they might win this game. But they could have done it in much easier fashion in terms of game analytics than what we're watching right here. Okay, so Mahomes is getting the football after the kickoff. You got Lamar Jackson is getting the football after the kickoff. Two former MVP quarterbacks trailing late in the fourth quarter, needing virtual miracles here for either one of them. We're back and forth between the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Yards out for the win.
Let's go back to Ford Field.
6 field goals in that game. Give Baltimore an 18-16 win.
And that would make it right
for a chance.
That would make it right about the 43-yard line or so. So probably about the 35 is the target line with no timeouts.
Jackson grabbed and goes down. Charles Harris. His second sack of the season. Clock continues to move. Under 50 seconds to play.
Make sure you got to get your depth and be disciplined in your rush lanes.
Jackson throwing over the middle. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 35. Intended for Devin Duvernay. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Tough situation. You know, if you're Baltimore, if you can pick up the first down, it's going to wipe off about 17, 16, 17 seconds off the clock. And then you're going to have to snap it if you don't get out of bounds.
Boy, these fans can smell.
Seconds.
These fans can smell win number 1 of the year. Jackson skips away. On the move. And out of bounds.
Justin Herbert's, if he's able to hold on, this is the biggest win of his career by far. No question. But it ain't over yet.
Mahomes going for a big one right away. Hill's the target. Then there is incomplete. Oh, did you think?
When you've got to have it, when you've got to close it out in the fourth quarter, your pass rush has to show up. No Trey Flowers.
Listen to these fans. And a whistle on the field.
Detroit.
And Detroit uses its 3rd and final timeout.
Holding. Defense number 20. This 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. It's first down.
So they added.
While we were waiting for the drama in Detroit, you had Patrick Mahomes scrambling for a first down. It was a considerable scramble, but it didn't get him over midfield just yet. There was a holding penalty decline there. Oh, it is just over midfield. But again, the Kansas City Chiefs have to have a touchdown. Detroit can win the game on 4th down in just a moment. Mahomes tossing it down to Kelsey, can't connect. The Lions can win the game on this play.
4th and 19. Jackson. All kinds of time, and going to loft it. Complete across midfield to Sammy Watkins. That's enough for a first down. They're hustling with 10 seconds to play. And he spikes the football to stop the clock with 7 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my God.
That did not just...
Jim, right here, I want you to use this and have someone come like that in the middle.
Pass down the middle, and it's through the hands of Pringle. Had he caught it, they would have had a timeout and a snap from about the 20.
But that's the
He stays in the pocket and just drills it. And now you got 7 seconds. You've got a chance to hit the sideline with something quick.
Play clock down to 4.
You don't have time to spike
2,
it.
1. Pass to the sideline. That is incomplete. And here comes Tucker with 3 seconds to play. "49 straight field goals."
This is the guy you want, Greg. If you're in this situation, I can't think of a better option.
This is for an NFL record 66 yards.